Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I will be discussing what others really think about Capricorns when they first meet them. Now, of course, there are no right or wrong answers when it comes to first impressions, but for the most part, your first impression is a lasting impression. And of course, no two Capricorns are going to be the same, so you're not going to get the same impression from each and every Capricorn because at the end of the day, we are still our own person. We are all individuals and we have different things that make up who we are. But at the same time, I will say that a lot of Capricorns do share the same similarities, of course, but I just wanted to put that out there, and everybody is not going to have the same first impression of every single person from a group. So this is just an overall umbrella of how I feel Capricorns are perceived and how I perceive other Capricorns. Okay, to start off with, I honestly think that the first impression of a Capricorn is that we are approachable. Now, don't come down my throat for this one because I know a lot of people don't feel like Capricorns are that approachable or they have a hard time getting to know a Capricorn, which can all be true. But although Capricorns can be extremely hard to get to know and serious, Capricorns are very serious people. I would say for the most part that Capricorns are approachable. We can literally get along with anybody if we really wanted to, and we are really not the type of sign who would judge somebody else without knowing anything about them. So in the beginning, everybody has a fair chance when it comes to getting to know a Capricorn or approaching a Capricorn. And if we feel like you don't have any creepy vibes or any sneaky vibes, then we have no issue getting to know you and, just having an open and honest conversation with you. But at the same time, I will say that Capricorns will still keep you at a distance and you will not know everything about a Capricorn until we fully feel like we know who you are. So you are not going to get the goods from a Capricorn. You are not going to get our life story upon initially meeting us. You'll get a nice conversation, but we're not going to go too deep into who we really are. And I put approachable as a first impression of a Capricorn only because I've had strangers come up to me and spark conversations. Like I've had people come up to me just wanting to vent about what's going on in their lives. Strangers. I mean, maybe they don't have anybody in their life that they can talk to, or maybe they don't want to tell somebody who's close to them how they're really feeling. So they come up to me and it's a bit awkward, but I don't mind it, honestly. Sometimes people just need somebody who they can talk to and just part ways with. Like, that's okay sometimes because I've never seen any of these people again in my life. And I'm bringing this up because just recently within this week, I was in the park. Okay, just a little bit about me. I love going to the park and I love walking around and just sitting in the earth and just feeling the grass in my feet. Like, I love that type of things. I mean, I am an earth sign, so I guess that's where it comes from. But yeah, I love sitting in the park. And so this week I was sitting at a picnic table and this woman comes up and just sits down where I am. Like, there's other picnic tables that she could have gone to, but she specifically came to my picnic table. We don't know each other at all. And she just sits down and she's like, do you mind if I sit here? And she's like, I just need to vent to somebody. Like, I'm tired of walking. I just want to talk. Can you talk to me? And I'm just like, sure, I'll listen to what you have to say. And so, she's just going on and on about her life, her job, her relationship and things like that. And I'm just listening. And I really wasn't saying anything because I don't think she wanted advice. I think she just wanted me to listen. And I just listened. Like, it was awkward, but at the same time, I'm compassionate enough to know that sometimes people just need somebody to talk to. And I'm totally okay with listening because you never know what your listening ear could do for somebody. It could literally save somebody's life. So I don't mind sitting and listening to what a stranger has to say to me. And this has honestly happened to me about 3 times in my life. And the first time it happened was when I was in college, which that is a more safer environment to just go up to people and, start conversations. But it's happened to me about 3 times. And I'm just always curious as to why people feel so comfortable going up to others with such personal information. But I mean, listening and being approachable could just be a me thing. But I honestly feel like Capricorns just give off an overall comforting aura to other people because Capricorns I know are very easy to talk to. They're very genuine in their responses, even if it's not something that you really want to hear at the moment. So those are the main reasons why I feel like the first impression of a Capricorn is that we are approachable. Okay, so the next way that I feel like a Capricorn can be perceived as a first impression is that we're very serious people. Now, a lot of people have the first impression when they see Capricorns that, okay, this person is not to be played with. I mean, can they crack a little bit of a smile? Does this person really want to be bothered? This is probably going through a lot of people's head when they initially see Capricorns. And I will say Capricorns do come off extremely serious initially, but when people actually get to know Capricorns and sit down and have those conversations with us, they will see like they can learn a lot from us. And we like to have the conversations and the interactions where we are able to learn a lot from the people who we are dealing with. And so you can always walk away from a Capricorn with something new, with new knowledge or just a new perspective on life. And like I said, that's the first impression, that we are serious. But at the same time, once you get to know a Capricorn, that seriousness can go out the window. I mean, it's always there because Capricorns are fully aware that there is always a time and place for everything. And so we know how to decipher between having fun and letting loose and just being lighthearted and being serious. But once people get to know who we really are, that's when they honestly see the softer side of a Capricorn and they feel comfortable enough to come up to us and keep coming back for just nice conversation and a person who is understandable and a person who is going to be genuine with them. And the next first impression that a lot of people get about a Capricorn would definitely have to be that we are trustworthy and we can be dependent upon. This is one of the things that Capricorns honestly pride ourselves on. The fact that others view us as being somebody who is trustworthy and somebody who they can rely on. And those are possibly the best traits of a Capricorn. From the beginning, when people interact with Capricorns, they know that Capricorns are a sign who can be trusted. Capricorns are a no-nonsense sign. We're going to tell you how we feel. We have no need to go and tell your business to other people. So if you've ever told Capricorn something and you may worry about it getting out to other people later on, you don't have to do that when it comes to a Capricorn. And that's because Capricorns, for the most part, I don't know every Capricorn. Some people in the comments like to come for me from time to time, but Capricorns are just in general viewed as being dependable and trusted people. And a lot of people perceive Capricorns as being dutiful. Capricorns are never going to leave our duties or our responsibilities by the wayside. Capricorns are always going to get what we have to get done. And we're going to push those around us to also do the same. And so that is one of the impressions that people get when they meet a Capricorn, that, okay, this person is about their business. They're on their stuff. Like, I need this person in my life. I need this person in my space. And then you actually find out that they are a Capricorn. You're like, oh yeah, I hit the friend jackpot. Can we be besties? I mean, Capricorns are some of the best people that you can have in your life, whether it's friendship, whether it's a relationship, whether it's family. Capricorns are just overall great. And I have a lot of Capricorns in my life, including being a Capricorn. So I know this firsthand. And just listening to what all of my Capricorns have to say down in the comment section, all of my supporters. I mean, we are really, truly great people. And I see you guys always answering each other's comments and you're always talking and interacting with each other. I love to see it. And I love to see the community that we have built. And yes, y'all know I don't like to ramble. I'm sorry. But those were some of the first impressions that I feel that people get when they see a Capricorn before they even know who they are, before they even know what their zodiac sign is. And so, of course, down below, I want to know, what are some first impressions that you feel Capricorns have on other people? Or if you are any other zodiac sign, what are some of the first impressions that you've had with Capricorns? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.